Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mount Vet content, and today we are taking a look at COULSON support with Magneto. Now we know that Magneto has not really been getting the whole support from the old uniform, or I should say the base look of COULSON, because it only applied to superhero allies. But with the new uniform with the Winter Ops, obviously 1750 crystals, it now applies to all allies, which means Magneto also should get a score boost in Alliance Battle Extreme for the Blast Mail Day. Sadly, he can only be used on very few days, Coulson. No restriction days, obviously, with Luna Snow. We know that he's the best, so he will provide. I don't have his artifact, though. His artifact actually only applies to superheroes, so it's not gonna affect the score. So today we will be testing out a few stuff. We know that Fishbowl Man actually is the best guy for and the support for Magneto, but we have been using this team up for quite some time now, ever since we got this uniform. And Cyclops has been in the meta for very long. Specifically, he's still in the meta with this uniform in the Blast Villain category in the Alliance Battle Legend. But for ABX and Blast male category, the new uniform definitely helps out with the really good passive, actually 40% energy attack to Magneto. Also, this team up gives Magneto extra 5.2% energy attack as well as an extra second skill. So Cyclops provides a lot of value to Magneto, but it just was not really a proper support. But now with Coulson, we will be testing those stuff out. So first we will be running this team up, Mysterio and Cyclops, and see how much score we can get. Magneto is a bit of an RNG, so I would not say that the score difference is going to be exactly how it shows. Then the second run I'm going to show you, I will run with the Coulson as well as Mysterio in the team up to see how much of this guaranteed critical rate 50% damage actually helps out for Magneto. Although I don't think the difference is going to be massive, because Cyclops is just big value, plus those extra second skills, you can use them twice in the run, so I think they do add the score, and I'm not expecting any big boost for Magneto. But we will test out how it goes. Blast Mail, Silence, Magneto already has on the 5th skill, and we'll try and run a couple of times and I'll show you the runs in a bit. This is the build that I'm showing you for Magneto. He only has like 4, not actually even 4, 2 Odin's Blessings. Dodge, all skills are level 6. We will be running with Ghost Rider Striker. Tap Enhancement, Power Magneto Hulk stage 12. I have a 5-star artifact for Magneto, which is good one, and we have a mighty CTP of Rage with Mythic Uniform, these uniform options, as well as my cards look like this. So we have about 130% or 131% energy attack, as well as this is how my swords look like. Let's just move on to the ABX and let's see the comparison and see how much of an increase we really get from Coulson's uniform. Okay, let's try what we can do. So first of all, we have the Cyclops uniform as well as the Mysterio uniform. Now the second skill does help out Magneto. You can see the score actually really skyrockets, especially when you use the second skill under the proc with the normal rotation or the tier 3 rotation. People just use it like differently, I guess. I had the SFX animation on this time, which I don't like. I like to play Magneto normally, but it's okay. It's not gonna, like, it doesn't affect Magneto's score at all. That's the main part. And by the way, one more thing about Magneto. If you are using Magneto, just make sure when you use the tier 3 skill, the beast stands still. Okay, you lose damage once if actually the beast moves, and all the damage goes to either mobs, because after you use the tier 3 skill, all the damage is concentrated on like the middle part, or actually on the center of that skill. So try and do that. Okay, anyways, so we got right here. Now the runs are gonna be not exactly or identical, I should say. I have gotten a better score with this team up before as well, so it's not exactly the best run, but the run I'm gonna show you with Coulson also is not the best one. So Magneto is just like that, you know, it's a bit of an RNG sometimes. Like, it all depends on your procs, it all depends on your delays and everything. So I was really hoping that we might get a new meta soon, but they kind of really jacked up Magneto crazy. He's very, very, very strong, so I'm not sure who is gonna replace him. I do think that Mephisto is probably our best hope, unless they decide to do something weird with some other character. But I feel that Mephisto is gonna be the best character and the replacement for Magneto, and I would love that, you know. I know it's gonna be a native tier 3 going to tier 4, so it's gonna be expensive. I'm guessing about maybe 9,000 to 10,000 carbonadium on average, but I think it still will be fine as long as we get an OP character for that. And a native tier 3 obviously is definitely needed. And I do think that when I say needed, it's not like I really want to, bankrupt or go bankrupt on materials because of the native tier 3. But the fact is, we need better metas now, and I really hope that he kind of becomes a hybrid if he can, just like Jean Grey. If he becomes like that, I think it would be really awesome, so that you can basically have much more value out of that one character. You don't really have to rely on certain CTP. Jean Grey definitely does a lot more compared to, like, a lot more with the PvP CTP in PvP compared to Rage. But Rage Jean Grey also is very, very, very strong and still in the meta even with the PvE CTP. So I don't really think that they will ever introduce a meta as strong as Jean Grey anymore, because of the fact that she's too OP and they keep pushing her with the themes, or I should say the collection bonuses, And anyways, then it's going to end and we are going to be having, it's a good run actually on my account, and we are about 16.7 million is what we will get right here. Now let's switch to Coulson and see what we get. So this is kind of weird. Coulson finally giving the support to all allies instead of just heroes. I like the fact that he's giving to heroes now, because it just makes him much more valuable. Before, obviously, he was valuable, but with only heroes, specifically Luna Snow, in the meta right now. But now he can be used with any character, will help you in GBR, will help you in World Boss Legend. The Blast male category and the human category is not exactly the best that you might need, but he does have the command tag, so I think he can definitely be useful somewhere around there as well. I don't know, my neck hurts actually really bad. I pulled some strings. Anyways, so we have the first tour coming up. This run I think was also nice. I will not say this was like the best run. So again, as I said, Magneto, not exactly the best character to test. I really hope I can do like a Cable comparison later on, because Cable I think is going to be the one that gets the most, specifically if you have the artifact for Coulson as well, because that is going to be the game changer. Now the fact is that you might be able to get the artifact in the next month's 14-day event, just like we have right now, and we can get Loki's artifact, and I'm gonna get Loki's 4-star. Probably if you don't get any Coulson's artifact, unless you really want to get a 5-star or a 6-star, then you can wait for anniversary if you want to, or probably just get lucky with the artifact chest, which is really hard. I kind of tried with like 10,000 essence, 10 11,000, I got nothing. So that is definitely up to the RNG if you can get his or Rogue's artifact or not. Rogue's artifact, by the way, also looks really OP, so I have hopes that she kind of does become meta. I have not even tried her yet, not even in skill preview, so I'm really looking forward to. The patch came early and I was actually in the gym working out and I had to rush back home once I saw it. So there's something weird with Ted Marvel's timing, like I don't know, some Korean sake, I guess. Anyways, we have 13 million and it's going fine. It looks nice finally, Coulson getting tier 3, but we'll look at the value later on. We will definitely look at the value that he provides, because with White Fox, I'm not exactly sure how much of a space Coulson can get in certain content, specifically with Luna Snow being the speed character. But I think No Restriction is going to be the best, and he is the best for Luna Snow in that case, but we will see about that. Although if you don't have like a proper support for some other characters, now he applies to all allies, so he could actually help you in those days if you're struggling to score better. He's going to be the best support for No Restriction. We'll see about Nick Fury, how he actually does, or if he's actually downgraded or lost the value, but we will see. So 13 seconds remaining, we should be able to score more. We just broke that Cyclops team up thing. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is why I said he's kind of RNG. Now we get like 2 seconds left, then we get the tier 3 skill, and but we are only able to get 17 million right here. Okay, so as I said, I knew that the difference is not going to be massive. So I would say about 200, like not 200k, about like 300k, 400k increase over Cyclops. Now you must be thinking 300k over Cyclops for a 1750 crystal seasonal uniform is not that good. That's not exactly the main value. The main value is going to be the artifact. Once you get the artifact, and specifically for players who cannot score 15 million or are struggling to score good with Luna Snow and other characters, he will be very, very helpful. He got sort of like a Nick Fury artifact, I think, and Nick Fury, I actually have a 5-star artifact which I took from Black Friday artifact selector, and this thing actually gave me about, I would say, 400, maybe 500k, I would say, increase in the score for my Luna Snow. So I do think that when you get the artifact, obviously it's gonna be a must have for this guy. Luna Snow and all the other hero type characters are gonna get more. Also, by the way, one more thing, I kind of think that maybe it might be time for Cable to shine. I will try and do a comparison versus Magneto versus Cable tier 4 in Alliance Battle Extreme. ABX, he was very far, like really far from Magneto. Magneto already just got like a 300k, 400k boost from Coulson. But with the artifact, Cable should get a substantial boost compared to what he was getting before. So we have 5% extra damage and then the artifact, whatever it provides. I still think that Magneto is still gonna be the best, but I'll try and do the comparison as soon as possible for that. For now, obviously for Magneto, it's about 400k sort of increase, maybe more depending on the run, and that's about it for now. I'll try and do a comparison for Luna Snow and show you how much of a difference Coulson actually makes for that girl and other characters maybe on no restriction day, and if it's really actually worth it. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Coulson and the scoring keys. Do you think with the artifact he's going to be a must have, or do you think he's not really going to be a must have? Do let me know all those things in the comment section. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.